1 2 1 2 1 1 1. Once again, it's your boy DregsOne, live and direct. Rock the School Bells 2012. Skyline College is going down. Hip hop for the youngsters, educating them on what is up in the world. I'm an MC, youth worker in the community from the Bay Area, and I'm here at Rock the School Bells just to help educate the minds of the youth about what this hip hop culture means and the importance of it. And I'm glad to be here. To me, it's like, I feel like hip hop culture is kind of on the decline. Not necessarily the music industry, but the culture of it. And it's important to keep that alive. And hip hop is and always will be a youth movement. So we got to foster that in the minds of our youth as far as what hip hop really means, what the culture is, and the potential they have. I just hope the youth have enough inspiration to go home and go to their schools or wherever they do and take what they learn with them and carry on the tradition that my elders started. I soaked it up from them. They have less outlets than I did when I was a kid to soak it up, so that's why it's important. So I want them to just be inspired enough to know what they're capable of doing. Hip hop has impacted me just by becoming my identity. I identify with this culture. It's who I am. I didn't realize it when I was out tagging on buses, but that's what I was doing. That's what I was becoming. And hip hop is part of the way I talk, the way I move, the way I dress, the way I think, the way I look at the world is all revolved around hip hop. Whether it's visual, graffiti on the wall, whether you talking into a mic, whether you using your hands as a DJ, whether you moving your body, and we can use that outlet for something positive or we can use it for something negative. But when we use it to express what's going on in the world and what we can do about it and just communicate positively amongst our own people, that's power right there. I hope it goes as, this should be supported as much as Rock the Bells, the concert series. This should be, these audiences should be packed. These classrooms should be packed. These youth should have access to stuff like this all the time. They should incorporate programming like this in the schools, you know what I mean? And not just on a regular, not just on a workshop and a conference, but in the way they teach and communicate to the minds of these youngsters, So that's what I hope. I just hope that events like these keep happening and that the people really keep supporting them. I just think that we're losing touch with the culture, which is why I wanted to do my workshop on Bay Area history, because you ask most kids what hip-hop is and they think it's rap, when it's really just so much more than that. And if you look at the history of how it started, history is repeating itself. It comes from struggle, it comes from oppression, and we were being oppressed in the 60s and 70s, and we fought back against it. We're being oppressed right now with Oscar Grant and Trayvon Martin, and this stuff is still going on, and we need to communicate and achieve something positive on our own, and hip-hop is the best tool for that. So right now I think we're losing touch with that, but hopefully there's enough people out there to push it in a positive direction. Dregs, DREGS_ONE, Twitter, Facebook.com/Dregs1415, DREGSONE.tumblr.com. And, that's it, man. Look for me. I'm out here in the streets of San Francisco, the streets of the Bay Area every damn day.